Hi guys, welcome to tutorial Race, and in this video I'm going to show you how to display the data from MySQL database. In the last video we have entered manually few records into phpMyAdmin. So in this video we will fetch the data from there and display into the browser. For that we need to first build a model, create a file named registration model within CodeIgniter application, and then inside model folder. So let's create a model file. So here inside our project CI3, go to application, and then inside that let's go to model, and inside CI3, no, it's not CI3, our project name is CRUD. Okay, so inside that application and then model, inside models you can see I created a file called registration model. So the file name is registration model.php. Now we need to open this file, and this is a blank one. So first we need to paste this code. So here is class registration model. So this is our model name, class name actually, and extend CI model. So this is our base class which we are extending here, and then inside that there is a constructor. So inside that we are calling the constructor of this CI model. This constructor is parent constructor, that means CI model constructor, and then inside that there is a function called database. Okay, so inside that we are passing this database name as a parameter, and then again we are creating here a function, public function get all users. This is a user defined function. So inside this function we will fetch here query this.db get. So get is a function, inside that we are passing here name of the table as parameter, and then return query result. So whatever result will be returned, it will be assigned, this function will return actually this result set. So it is more of like select star from, if you write manually then if core PHP, then select star from registration. So this is equivalent to this one, and then MySQL query. So in place of MySQL query, this code is working here. So now the model is complete. Now let's go to after that we will create a controller. Okay, because as you know that this CodeIgniter is based on MVC or model with controller, so we need to create a controller as well. So now let's go to controller file. Now let's go to once again here, and then application. Inside that you will see controller. So I've also created a file called registration.php here. Now let's open this file, and here you can see we will write this code. So once again here the class name is registration and extend CI controller. So this is the base class, and now we are creating here a function construct. Inside that we are calling the constructor of this class, and then here this load models. So here we are passing the model name which we just created before, this one, and then we are creating another function called index. Okay, so inside index here, inside data, we are passing this this variable, just declaring this variable user list, and then this registration model, this model get all users. So what is this? Actually in this model, this is the model name. Inside that we have a function get all users. So same, using this model we are calling this function we are calling here. So that means data will return from this. As you can see, the query result will return from here, and then we will get all the list here, and then we are including view here, right? So before that let's also pass here header. We had created header, so we don't need this. And then we can also pass maybe footer. So header and footer will be included in all the path. So this is a footer. Okay. And now inside common folder, let's go to here view file application, and then inside that you will see here view file. Okay. Inside view you can see so users have created here, and then I've created a folder called common, and inside the common folder I've created a header. So let's open it. Then I've just written 3 lines of code here, like dot type HTML, then HTML head title. I've given this one, and body. Here let's write here main. So that's it in this header section. And apart from that, we will also include here CSS Bootstrap. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's download Bootstrap from internet, Bootstrap 4. We will include that one here in this project. So now let's go to Google, and then download Bootstrap 4. Now press here. My internet seems to be slow. That's right. Now click here download. Now save. So it might be downloading. Okay, download is complete. Now go to open containing folder, and then just copy it, Control C, and then let's go to here in this folder. So rather I'll keep here, name it as assets. Try that. I'll paste it, and then so inside that assets, rather I will directly paste this one. CSS. So the file name is Bootstrap. So here I like to link it, link rel style sheet, then href equals to style.css. And then just for testing purpose, I'll create a button here, button test class btm success. Let's go. Of course it will be not here, so it will be assets slash css slash bootstrap min.css. Let's see what's the folder name, file name. It's bootstrap min.css. So we need to specify here the file name. So it will be this one, right? btm success. So now let's try whether it's working or not. Okay, so later I will see that. So this one is header, and then controller. So this one is header. Okay, so that is right, we are writing here. So this one is header, and also we need to write footer. So let's save it. Footer we need to save inside of views here, common, then footer.php. So one more thing here, in controller we need to write here common, because that is inside common folder. That is right. Similarly, we need to also write here common because it is inside the common folder. And that's right. And then we need to create this view. So show users. So I believe I've created this one. Now then let's check here. Go to application, then views, and inside that views let's show users. So inside this we need to create here one more thing. In footer section you need to just cut this and paste inside footer.php here, and then HTML will be closed here. HTML. So of course we will write some more code here in footer later, but for the timing that's it. Now footer is complete. This one show users we have created it, but we don't have anything in that, so let's write something here. Now second edit this header go this one. So I'll write this code here inside so users, this view file. Okay, so users, I'm writing this. I want to test whether the bootstrap is working or not, so let's go to here and then refresh it. So our container name is registration. Okay, so registration and then index, it's right here. Registration then index. Okay, so it says not found. What we need to do, let's configure the route here. So let's go to here, then application, inside that let's go to config and then config.php. now here first thing we need to do is in base URL here we need to pass this base URL, this one. So that's the base URL, and then let's remove this index.php. Okay, and apart from that we need to paste our htaccess code here in the root folder here. Let's create a htaccess file here. CRUD .htaccess .php, not PHP, .htaccess script. We need to write here this. So here in this file, this show users, I created a table, then class table is typed, then tier ID, then first name, last name, email, first name, last name, email, and then action. Let's check it. How does it look? Okay, so this is your record here, ID, first name, last name, email, and then action. So under action there will be edit and delete. Just copy it again and paste it below. So under action here will be edit and then delete. ahref equals to currently has, and then a closure, and under delete also href and then a close. And also we can provide here class btn success, and here btn danger, sorry, class btn danger. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so it is now our task is to make here loop and then display data from database. So now for that we need to write code here. We will apply here for loop for each. So this is our record, actually this one user list, right? So we'll write here php, then for each $user list as $user. Okay, then this one is closed here. Now also ID, so php, then $user, then $ID echo. We need to write here. So where is this user list coming from? This is coming from our this file here, user list, after making query. Okay, user list. Now let's check it. Variable, undefined variable ID. There is something wrong. Undefined variable ID. Sorry, we need to remove this ID. Okay, so $user then ID. Now it should work fine. Now let's paste it. So it will be f name then L name email. Now let's refresh it. You can see def name, first name, last name, email, which is inside the data here, inside database. It is coming from there to this browser. So now let me recap you so that you can understand it better. So how we display this data? First of all, what we did, we created a database and then a table. Inside that we inserted manually 2 records, and then we created first model. This model we created, and then inside model this load database, and then created a function. And this is more of like select star from its registration. We queried this table, and then result city return. Now this is model. The second step, inside model we created a model class, and then inside constructor we loaded this model, and from here we created a function index, and then through this model we called that function that we had created, and then header and then footer. Inside that we have called this view show users, and here this table, and then the data return this user list we simply call here, and through for each we just call all the data here. So that's it in this video, and I hope you understand and like this. In the next video we will be working on this delete and edit as well. So thanks for watching, and of course our insert part is remaining. So in the next video, of course, we will be working on this insert part.